Revival is when God revives his church and the church comes alive and does what a loving church is supposed to do. So that is an awakening, that is revival. These are the best definitions that clearly state this. Reformation is when God takes a loving church, a living people in himself, and goes into society and demands that God be recognized in all the different parts of society, you know, governmental, education, money, family, all of these pillars, if you will, of society, and demand that they come back to the original intent that God intended them to be. And I think that has to happen within America. America is in Reformation. And for the church to bring its part into that Reformation, the church, in my opinion, has to become an occupying army. We have been attenders. We have come to church. We've done church well. We've done church wrong. I think for the most part, people's hearts were pure in wanting to do what was necessary, but it has become everything that it shouldn't, and we are not an occupying army. I was on a plane. I travel quite a bit, and I got up from my seat, and I went to the bathroom, and I went to open it, and it said occupied. And guess what I did? I turned around and I went back to my seat. And the Lord said, "Why did you come back to your seat?" And I said,
"It was occupied."
It was occupied. And that little flight attendant has already told people to get back to their seat, and I didn't want to be reprimanded. So I came back to my seat. He said, "You came back because it was occupied." We need an occupying army in cities, because when there are seats, when there are places that are not occupied, the enemy will and has infiltrated our entire nation.